everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I will be reviewing actually two Spider-Man Toybiz action figures that I made a tease around, oh man, when that was actually, I think in somewhere around July or August I made a tease that I'm going to review two action figures. Unfortunately, because of many weird circumstances and because of the fact that many things happened in my life, I simply forgot to make a review. So basically today I'm going to do that, since I was actually observing my YouTube channel and then I found out that I made such posts. So today I'll be reviewing two Spider-Man action figures from the Spider-Man 1 line. Alright, let me quickly show you actually the figures which I've got. So the first figure which we've got is a web swinging Spider-Man. It's not this one though, this is the superposable Spider-Man 1 figure. I made a review on that one already. The other one that I'll be reviewing today is the web swinging Spider-Man. Now, he's not in here because I already opened him up a long time ago actually. So let's take a look at him shortly. So here it is. This is, oh my goodness. So this is the web swinging Spider-Man. Now I do have to tell you guys some funny story about this guy. Originally Toybiz, back in, I'm not sure, 2001, 2002, somewhere around that mark. This guy was originally not in plan, and now let me show you something. So if you look on this box, you can see that the figure on the promotional image has straight legs, as well as here you see the torso joint, as well as the arms here move. You know, like it's basically this guy here, the superposable Spider-Man. But probably in the meantime, Toybiz wanted to create a new figure that wouldn't necessarily be a copy and paste figure, you know, like Hasbro, they are repacking and reusing molds, and Toybiz was like, no, we're going to create a new mold. And in fact they did, which is this Spider-Man figure. Now, let me tell you, this is a gimmick figure. It's not as, let's say, popular as this guy, because this guy, oh, let me put that here, because this guy is completely, like, superposable, and, you know, he has, you know, many points of articulation. You know, he has the movable fingers, and basically he's, like, for many people, the GOAT of Spider-Man action figures, and I actually can see why. For me, it's also the greatest figure of Spider-Man, actually, of all time. My favorite Spider-Man figure. So let me change here the camera. Oh. So yeah, it does look still really well. In my opinion, it's my favorite Spider-Man figure so far from all figures which I have. I have like many Tom Holland figures, a couple of like Raimi figures, including these guys. But yeah, this one is my favorite. But anyways, coming back to the web swinging Spider-Man, let's take a look on paint and sculpting. And my goodness, the paint, okay, let me quickly change the light. The paint is absolutely beautiful. The web lines are actually painted in on the sculpted on webs. You know, Hasbro can't really do that with their No Way Home figure, which is obviously horrible because we live at the moment in 2025 actually. But anyways, this guy, you can see the red is quite nice. It does have some shading, like, you know, here you can see it's kind of faded. Here you have more, the red is way more saturated. It's probably because of sun and also because of the age of the figure. I don't really mind that, to be honest. I'm not really, it doesn't bug me at all. It does share some elements, however, with the superposable figure. The head is similar. It does have a bit different system though, because here you had, on the other figure you had like a rubber band inside the neck. Here you have a normal ball joint, so it does move more up. You can basically change its direction, and you don't have to be worried necessarily that it's going to be loose like with the other figure. Coming back to the arms, it's a gimmick figure. I'll show that gimmick in a moment, but yeah, you don't really have here any bicep swivel or, let's say, ball joint over here that you can actually pull the arm up. You see, you can't really do that. You have a single jointed elbow, but I don't recommend you doing that. I'll later explain why. You can here see that another part where it shares with this figure, with this superposable one, you can twist here his arm right over here, and the finger articulation is also in here. That's a pretty nice bonus. What else? Well, the legs also sculpted, completely different thing on the other Spider-Man figure. No boot swivel, nothing, basically no, even, you can see basically no knee joints, you know, pretty simple figure. But you do have an ankle pivot, like on the superposable one, and the feet can move a little bit up, really well down, and you have toe joints. Now, if you, I'm not sure, let me quickly check, but I believe, yeah, you can see that the feet, oh my goodness, the feet on this one, on the superposable one, is a lot bigger than here. You can see it's also different skull length here compared to, you see underneath it's completely different. But now to the gimmicks. Let me quickly put here this figure right over here, and let me show you the gimmick. So the gimmick is the web swinging gimmick. I have no idea what was that about, but anyway, so you basically bring your finger over here, and then you should press normally that leg inwards to the figure, and it should, yeah, shoot the webs. The gimmick is sometimes working, sometimes not on this figure, mainly because of the age, you know. Because I was already messing around with this figure, it kind of got, you know, loosened up and, you know, kind of used, but, you know, it is a normal thing. You know, pretty decent figure in my opinion, not super articulated though, but about the articulation, besides the gimmick, you can still move the leg, kind of like this, pretty weird, like this, the leg over here also, and yeah, that's it. You can also move arms around 360, but I don't recommend you really doing that, because then the, yeah, Jesus, then the gimmick, oh my goodness, then the gimmick will simply break. I'm not sure if it's, no, it works, okay, that's fine. And the single jointed elbow, yeah, it kind of works here, yeah. Pretty decent figure, you know, many people actually despise that Spider-Man. I actually like it, you know. I never had a weird Spider-Man figure. I had many figures that were normal. This guy is a bit more on the weird side, but I do like it a lot. You know, it's a pretty nice addition to my collection. Pretty depreciated figure in my opinion, you know. You can find out one for like, I'm not sure how much. I think I got this for $55, I think, because I got it in a bundle with a different Raimi figure, which I'll show you in a moment, because this is going to be a double review. I'm going to review this guy and another figure. But yeah, you know, pretty well made figure. I like it, you know. Most people want around like $40 to $50 new, but also, you know, there are scalpers who want, you know, like $100, where you basically get not even like the half of articulation like the other Spider-Man. So yeah, pretty cool figure. Now, as I come for the accessories, it does come with a lamppost that is so big that I don't know if it will even fit on the camera. Holy crap, let me, yeah, it actually, yeah, I don't know if it can fit over here, but yeah, it's there. So let me quickly show it. So over here we have, oh my goodness, we have so yeah, a pretty well detailed actually, wow, for that quality. Here you have a post box, and inside that post box you do get real magazines. You can pull out one, close that, and actually it does say, who is Spider-Man? Wow, that's actually really cool. Like, look at that detail, my goodness. Who's Spider-Man? Subway crash victim, saved by costumed figure. Whoa, what the heck? And then you have here, yeah, Daily Bugle. Nothing behind it. But I kind of wish we could see way more often accessories like this, to be honest, with modern Marvel Legends. So, alright, people. Now let's actually continue with talking about that accessory. So the post box I already had shown you. It's a nice accessory. Here we have a sewer. Then if we look closer, we've got lights. You know, stop and go lights. We've got the 23rd Street as well as 5th Avenue, I believe, as well as we have here the street lights, and you can also move them, pretty cool. And finally, I mean, it won't actually fit here on camera, so I need to, you know, put it on the ground like this. Here we have the lights. Yeah, very nice accessory. I definitely also, yeah, that's another thing. If you are a huge like fan for accessories and you enjoy especially the older like Toybiz Spider-Man accessories, this is probably one of the best. Now, as I come for the street lamp, it also comes with these two web accessories, which normally you attach to Spider-Man's hand, and this one also. And normally you attach it to his hand so you can later, you know, put it, let's say, over here, you know, like here or somewhere around that. I actually did leave my Spider-Man, like this web swinging Spider-Man, I did leave him like this for like, I think, couple of days, and it looked really nice. So if you're a guy who is crazy for having nice Spider-Man diorama, then I definitely recommend you it. So yeah, and I think that's it if it comes for the web swinging Spider-Man. Now we'll talk about the other character. And yeah, now the next character is actually super underrated, which I'm going to review, because back in the days on shelves in Walmarts, that character was, I think, the least liked character, or maybe not the least liked, but kind of like, you know, many people didn't care about that character as much as about Spider-Man, or as about Green Goblin, or, you know, J. Jonah Jameson, even Peter Parker. It's actually the Mary Jane figure. And I actually got it in this bundle with the web swing Spider-Man. Both these figures, like this one was actually, I believe this one was a little bit used, because I could see that the Spider-Man was completely new. I could feel that, but the MJ figure is used actually, but still in pretty decent condition. I'll explain later why. And the bundle was around 55 euros. I think that's something like that, which normally I wouldn't talk about money about for Toybiz Spider-Man figures, which are super old. I'm sorry, I misspelled. You know, it's a really good price. Now, as it comes for the MJ, I do have her box too. I later showcase about boxes actually, because I did keep these boxes, and yeah, this is a European box version. I'll later show what I mean. So, basically, as it comes for the figure, let's start with the figure itself. She does look really nice. Let me quickly change the camera. She does look really nice. This is a version with the, how is it called, with the super metallic dress. Nowadays, like, I know there were two. One was the matte finished one, which didn't look as good, and the other was was that one. Now, many people, at least at first, I thought that you know, this area here is kind of faded when you compare it here with the chest, but I think it originally, even new in box, it was like that. So, you know, it still looks really nice though. You can see the whole details here. Here's the Kirsten Dunst face. I mean, it doesn't really look like her in my opinion, but you know, they tried. It does look pretty nice. You can move the head all around. Very nice. The arms can move also only like the whole 360. Oh my goodness. Rotation at the arm over here. And over here. You know, nothing too crazy. And as it comes for the legs, and that's where I found out that it was used. The person who sold me this figure sold it with a broken knee. Means I mean half of the knee, because you see it is here broken. You can see that it normally should be like this, but I mean you can still move the knee like a little bit, but I am not going to do that, because you see it kind of warps weirdly. So yeah, here underneath also, this leg is actually fine. I actually looked on it, and yeah, it does look fine. Here you have some Marvel made in China, yeah. And here we have her high heel shoes in pink. Really cool figure. I never had a female figure in my, like, Spider-Man female figure. I always wanted to have MJ, but I never could find like a proper figure, and this kind of looks nice actually. The only problem, because of the broken knee, it's really hard for her to stand, so you kind of have to find a good angle to stand her straight up. I'm not sure how we should do that actually. Wait a second. Like this. No. Let's put her here. Alright, shall we? So that's the figure. Now, as it comes for the accessory, we do have a pretty cool accessory, which is the balcony. And now, I did have two suction cups, but for some reason I did lost one of them. I have no idea where's the other suction cup. Here we have this suction cup. It really doesn't work. Even like with two suction cups, you can't even put that on the wall. But yeah, basically press that, and normally that should go off. This, and later you kind of click it here, I believe. Yeah, and that's it. And nothing really too special about that. Now time for the final thing actually, which are the boxes. I wanted to show kind of that difference, but I couldn't show that before, so let me quickly turn my camera there. There are my model cars over there. So the difference between the boxes are basically, one figure is from America, and this is the web swinging Spider-Man, which has, if you look closely, you do have the Toybiz logo here on the right side, and the this part where you normally hang the figure on a shelf is completely, it's not closed up completely, it's kind of cut it in. And this behind that, it's oh man, this is actually from Poland. That's funny. I bought it in Germany, but somebody from Germany bought it before from my home country. That's pretty interesting. I'm interested how many złotych it actually cost. Here you have comic shop, locator service, and yeah, stuff like that. Collect them all, everything in American. So, so I bought a figure that was from America, imported to Poland. Then somebody bought it in Poland, kept it in Germany, and I bought it in Germany to get it later back to Poland. Really funny. Very, very funny. Alright, that's the American box. Same scenario for the superposable Spider-Man box, which, as you can see, also says Toybiz. Here you have this cut. Don't look on that condition though, because even when I reviewed it back in the day, around like last year, it also was kind of in really bad condition. Here we have, I think this is from Netherlands, I'm not sure, and yeah, also American. But now, as it comes for the European box, and that's kind of the difference, the European box has, and let me quickly show you. You have the Toybiz logo here on the right corner, but also it says Giochi Preziosi, which is like Italian distributor for Toybiz, or basically for toys, but also for Toybiz. They used to do that a long time ago. And now, let me quickly take my phone here. Here it says Giochi Preziosi, not apparent on the other box, and the hang over here is closed. It's not, you know, it's not cut it in like before. And over here, also Giochi Preziosi. Over here it says Toybiz. It's way less, let's see, stuff going on here. You have different languages. This is Italian language and this is German language. Yeah, pretty interesting, you know, like kinda, in the end I thought that you know, that some of these, I originally thought it is like one type of the box, but no, they kind of like distributed one for Europe and one for America, even though the figures itself are not different really. So yeah, that's actually maybe besides the exclusion actually of this review, let's compare these figures with the height. So let me quickly take my superposable Spider-Man over here, like so, I think, yeah, like this. So here he is. Here is the MJ in comparison to Spider-Man. You can see they actually fit perfectly with the height. Really nice. Then what else? I mean, here are these two figures I got together. Yeah, here Spider-Man is way more warped. Then what else? Let me take something for comparison. So let's see. I can bring the Iron Spider. Actually, I found this one from Avengers Infinity War. This is the original version. And here it is alongside the MJ figure. And alongside Web Swing Spider-Man. Pretty cool. And what else I can show you? I think one more figure which I can give you, because I don't know where the rest is, I need to find them in the end, is the super loose flipping, I'm just kidding, super aerial flipping Spider-Man is actually super loose in my collection. This is kind of like, it used to be my top one figure, but now it actually isn't. Oh, you can stand actually now, before it couldn't. So here's it in comparison to the Web Swing Spider-Man, in comparison to MJ, pretty well scaled, and yeah. So that's it actually for today's review. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I see you guys in the next one. I will record, the next video is going to be about a Spider-Man the Free figure from Hasbro. I do have that one, and I can already tell you that I did open it up and I already, you know, checked it out. It's one of the most hated figures, by the way. Oh, and about the street lamp, I forgot to mention that you also get these two. About the Web Swing Spider-Man, you do get these two webs, which are normally attached to his hand, I think, like so. Oh man, I don't want to break this figure. Oh yeah, like this. And you normally hang him on the lamp, and that's it. So, oh yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I wish you a great day, great night, and we will see us in the next one. Bye.